This is a bonus video for 8.3 circles. I'm going to try to do some of the odd exercises and just give you a little extra practice and guided practice. Question 1 has a center of 0, 0 because our center didn't translate left, right, up, or down. The radius squared is 49, which means our radius is 7 units. Question 2, although it's not an odd question, also has a center of 0, 0 and a radius of 18 in case you want to look at that. Question 3, the center is -2 and +3. Our radius is the square root of 183. Think of any perfect square that is below 183, and then also, so like 169, 144. Think of anything that might divide 183. Unfortunately, nothing does, so our radius is 183, the square root of 183 units. Question 5, where is our center? -10, -9. What is our radius? 6 units. Question 7, where is our center? 0 is its x-coordinate, y is the y-coordinate is -2. Our radius is 11 units. Now we get to the fun ones, 9 and 11. So in this case, I have an x term, but it needs to be next to the x squared, and I have a constant term that really should be across. Let's switch these places. I'm also going to write things in in a better order for us. So when I bring the 26 to the left, it becomes positive 26x plus blank plus y squared plus 28y plus blank equals -364. Alright, we're going to complete some squares. Divide by 2, square it, add that number to both sides. Divide by 2, square it, and add it to both sides. Alright, let's take a look at the ones place. I got 10, I got 19, carry a 1. 9, 15, 21 with the one I carried is 22, carry a 2. 1, 2, oh, I forgot this is negative. Alright, back to the old drawing board. Let's add the 2 positive and subtract the negative. 5, carry the 1. 15 with the one we carried makes 16, carry another 1. So I have 365 minus 364. That's convenient. This equals 1. All those numbers and constants on the right hand side equals 1. Let's put a 1 here. Let's finish our completing the square so we can identify the location of our center and our radius. This has a center of -13, -14. This is the center of our circle. Our radius is 1. Okay, our next exercise has x squared and y squared on the same side, but they're both negative. If I reverse the equation, putting everything from the right side to the left, with the exception of this constant, I get a better equation to complete some squares. So x squared minus 6x plus blank. Then I'm going to add y squared minus 32y plus blank equals -264 plus 2 blanks. 9 is the value that completes the first square. 256 is the value that completes the second square. 256 plus 9 is 265. Minus 264 is also 1. With completed squares, this is our left hand side. Our center is 3, 16. Our radius is 1. The last odd question on this paper is how do you graph? So identify the center and radius, then sketch a graph. Our center is -1, +2. The radius is 3 units. Let's go north, west, south, east. It would be nice if I can have one other point and then do some proximity points or relative points. Would you rather plug in 0 or 1? I'll plug in 0. It doesn't matter. Let's plug in 0 for x, and let's find these 2 points somewhere here and here. 0 plus 1 squared is 1. Let's subtract 1 from both sides. So when x is 0, y minus 2 squared equals, if I subtract 1 from 9, it makes 8. Square root both sides, add a 2. So we have 2 points. One has an x-coordinate of 0 and a y-coordinate 2 plus 2 root 2. The other is 0, 2 minus 2 root 2. Let's get a sense and approximation of what those numbers actually mean so we can graph them. 2 plus the square root of 8, or 2 root 2, is 4.82. 1, 2, 3, 4.82. What is 2 minus 2 root 2? That's negative 0.828. So the proximity points, it's about 0.18 above this line. Let me reflect that to the other side. Let's go 0.18 in and 1 box away to add these points in. Alright, this makes a little bit of a better picture for me to try to trace. If I really wanted to, I would pick a different x-coordinate and do it one more time. I like to sketch and then modify my circle so it comes out nicely. Now, we could find all these locations for all of these points with all their coordinates. It just doesn't help us to make a better sketch. Because the directions tell us to identify our center, we're going to identify our center and our radius. So this was our extra practice. Thanks for watching.